Hey, it's me, Furia. Welcome to Mass Effect 2. I'm just going to go and pop by Citadel. Last episode. What did I do last episode? Freedom's Project? Progress? Freedom's Progress? I think that's what I did. How does this work? Oh, this works like that. Okay. It's just a little bit lost here. Wow. Oh wow, there is so much stuff here. There is Citadel. Wasn't it like around this? It was around local cluster. I'm fairly certain it was in this area. In the first game, he were like Noveria and Ferros. But maybe they turned the whole galaxy a little bit. I don't know. Let's go to Citadel. I'm just gonna straight skip out of the place. I wanna go to speak with Captain Anderson first. This is so weird. This is so weird to be playing this. So different from the first one. Oh, nice picture. That will make a great background or like for your desktop or anything. Oh, take a look at this. They have two different... Against, he doesn't have anything extra. She has, I don't know why. And then there is this info. Oh, I can see certain people already. So this is Zaid. This is Mordin, Solus, Archangel, Warlord Okir. Okay, and this is the convict, Jack. Awesome character, by the way. Master Thief Kasumi. And then there are these kind of like secret... I'm just trying to think who they are. I can't remember. I was supposed to do this. There we go. Yes. Oh, I have points. I can... I'm just gonna buy that one. Can't buy anything for them. That's fine. Nope, that's fine. It's still a bit rusty, you know. Still, my head is in Mass Effect sort of one system.
Commander Shepard, enter the password and receive a free gift.
Oh, hi.
Please tell me your password, Commander Shepard.
Got the crap.
Silence is golden.
Good to finally meet you, Commander Shepard. Kasumi Goto. I'm a fan.
What's with the password and the sneaking around? Are you in trouble or something?
I'm the best thief in the business, not the most famous. Need to watch my step to keep it that way. I also needed to make sure all this was legit. And I have no doubts now. You're the real Commander Shepard.
Alright. Hold on. I'm taking a photograph of my character so that I can show it to my friend later and we can laugh at the eyebrows.
What brought you to Cerberus?
That's a bit of a story. Short version, they were looking for me, so I trailed them to find out why. Turns out they were looking for someone to join you on an important mission, and were offering a serious signing bonus. I had a thing I needed help with, so I made them a deal. And here we are.
I assume this deal is something I should know about.
Yeah, I guess it slipped their minds. I'm looking for my old partner's gray box. A man named Donovan Hawk took it, and I'm planning to get it back.
How do I know about heist?
What do you know about Donovan Hawk?
Mr. Hawk is a well-respected businessman. Arms dealer, murderer, generally not a great guy. His mansion's famous for being hard to crack, but I have a way in, and I think you're gonna love it.
Alright. So we're going on a heist, and instead of rice, we are throwing ice.
What's this heist you're planning?
Not here, Shepard. You'll get a briefing when the time comes. I need time to nail down the details anyway. I've taken the liberty of getting you some evening wear, though. You want to look presentable.
Really?
I assume a gray box is some kind of hardware.
It's a neural implant. Illegal in most places. Stores memories, thoughts, secret codes, illicit information. This one in particular belonged to my partner, Keiji Okuda. We worked together for a long time, before Hawk killed him.
Tell me about this former partner of yours.
His name was Keiji Okuda, the best hacker and entryman I've ever known.
Is this the cyberpunk thing?
Unfortunately, he slipped up and made himself infamous. He stole something he shouldn't. He warned me it was bad, something that could spark interstellar war if it got out. That information got him killed.
What could he have found that's so bad?
He wouldn't say what it was, just that it was dangerous. He said if it got out, humanity would be in trouble. He encrypted it, wrapped it up in his own memories. To decode the information, you have to sift through all the time we spent together. Now those memories are all that's left of him.
I can understand why you'd want to get it back.
Getting it back will be easier with your help, Shepard.
If that's what Cerberus promised you, we'll get it done.
It'll be fun. And if we're lucky, you won't even have to draw your gun. We should probably wrap this up. You look pretty silly standing there talking to an advertisement. See you on the ship, Shepard.
Yeah, I can understand why people absolutely love her. Okay.
Obviously, security has tightened since you were last here.
Shut it down. What? Do you seriously think? Yeah, okay. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're dead.
Yeah, it keeps happening.
I was only mostly dead. Try finding that option on government paperwork.
We need to get that cleared up for you. Why don't you talk to my captain? He's just beyond the scanners on the right.
By the way, in this game,
You'll have to make him scream a little. He's not gonna tell you everything just because you ask.
I know, sir.
If you don't have the stomach or you're worried about being reported, I can take care of it.
No, sir. I can handle it.
alright. In this game, yes, it doesn't even show the map. Okay, now it shows. When there is only one option for you to choose, like the quick time events that happen in this corners, you don't lose points. For example, if I choose Renegade Action, it doesn't mean I lose Paracon points. I can get both if there is no option. If there is only like Renegade option and I use it, then I can gain Renegade points, but I don't lose Paracon points. If that makes any sense, probably it doesn't. But I might have to do some Renegade choices around here, maybe. This game is not as black and white as maybe the first one was.
Yes, I see the problem already, Commander Shepard. My console says you're dead.
Doing 100% Paragon options, I don't know if it ever gets you killed or anything like that, but it can make things really very complex.
You're not worried I'm some imposter claiming to be me?
I'm
We
playing
have the best
mostly
screening equipment in the
Paragon.
galaxy. Those scanners can sample DNA from skin flakes. Hell, if you have unregistered gene mods, they can even figure those out.
Your sergeant said you could help with that.
Usually you'd have to go through the station security administration to reactivate your IDs, then to customs and immigration to regain access to the Citadel itself, and probably a stop by the Treasury. Spending a year dead is a popular tax dodge. But I can see you're a busy woman. So how about I just press this button right here, and we call it done?
Is that legal? Alright, do it.
That'd be great.
Done. You're good to go. You should head up to the Presidium, though. The Council would probably like to know that one of their lost specters is still kicking.
I will. Having access to the Council and the Spectre's resources would be useful.
Yeah. The Council can get anything. Best thing about working CSEC is that any equipment, information, or money you need, you get. Anyway, something else you need? Or can I get back to work?
It looks like most of the damage from Sovereign's attack has been repaired.
The Presidium was pretty shot up. Of course, they fixed that first. All the wards got hit with debris when the ship exploded. Most of the damage was superficial, and the Keepers got things restored fast. Tasery Ward got the worst. A big chunk hit near the Dillanaga concert hall. They're still clearing wreckage and trying to get power restored.
Tell me about this place.
All the wards are more or less multicultural, but the other four are dominated by Asari, Turians, or Solarians. In Zakira, we've got major enclaves of Volus, Elcor, and Hanar. There's also a human commercial zone at Shinakiba. We've got a few Krogan walking around, and I think I saw a Quarian the other day.
I overheard your conversation. Make him scream a little?
This isn't a Presidium. All they have to worry about are protesters outside their free speech zones or someone's poodle crapping on the grass. Down here, we have drugs, organized crime, and murder. Policing a ward is like policing New York City. Sometimes you have to work outside the Council's rulebook.
Really?
I
Alright.
should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
Oh no, not Avina. Alright, now I need the map. I really need it. So, in here we have rapid transit right there. Probably gonna use it. And there is lots of stuff here. I don't know if I'm doing that stuff right now because I have the whole
I heard that those lakes up on the Presidium are filled with
Omega
fish.
to deal with.
No, they're not. You ever been up there? No. CSEC won't let me. They say I'm a risk. They think every Krogan is dangerous.
Shepard! Welcome back to the ranks of the living. I wasn't sure you got my message.
It's been a long time, Captain.
It's Admiral now. They made me Udina's chief advisor and promoted me. I'm glad you came, though I was hoping the Council would be here for this meeting too. I spoke to Udina. He never listens to me. Ever since he got the seat on the Council, he thinks the stars shine out of his ass.
So it's always like bad. But when you choose Anderson, it's a little better. He just hates it from the bottom of his heart.
They need someone like you on the Council to get things done.
I'm not sure I have the stomach to wade through all the political bullshit around here,
Exactly.
Shepard. Couldn't do much worse than Udina, though. All he seems to care about is public relations with the rest of the Council. He doesn't want to deal with the real issues.
I made a couple wrong choices at the end of the Mass Effect 1.
I'm
Alright.
still not clear on why you wanted me to come.
There's been a lot of talk since you came back. Some of what I hear has been, frankly, a little disturbing. I wanted to give you a chance to explain your actions. Maybe get the Council to see things from your point of view. But they refuse to see you. You let the previous Council die during Sovereign's attack on
Ooh,
the
that
Citadel.
was a mistake.
They feel you'll always put human interests before galactic concerns. Rumors that you're working with Cerberus haven't helped. What are you doing out there?
The Collectors are abducting our colonists in the Terminus systems, and I think they're working for the Reapers.
The Collectors? We hadn't considered that. There's so little data. They've always seemed like a fringe threat. If they're a front for the Reapers, this is big. But even that may not be enough to get the Council off its tail. Udina and the others have spent the past 2 years convincing themselves the Reapers don't exist. I tried to get the truth out, but they don't want to see it. It's just easier for them to accept Sovereign as a Geth warship.
Are they blind? What about Vigil, the Prothean VI on Ilos?
The VI in Ilos shut itself down. You're the only one who spoke to it, just like you and your crew are the only ones who spoke directly to Sovereign. Officially, the existence of the Reapers has been dismissed as a myth spread by Saren to convince the Geth to follow him. We both know the truth. But I've spent 2 years fighting that line, and I don't have much to show for it.
It's not like you to give up, Anderson.
I haven't given up, but I have to be realistic. I'm just an advisor. I can't make Udina or the others on the Council do anything. It's up to you to stop the Reapers, Shepard. I can't even toss you a symbolic title like Spectre. Udina keeps close tabs on that designation. He's decided it's just an invitation to go rogue.
Oh boy.
Fine way to show gratitude
Funny.
for putting him in the big seat.
It's though I made it sort of more difficult for myself with some 2 very bad decisions at the end of Mass Effect 1, which is that I let the Council die, which was really an accident, and then choosing Udina as a diplomat, which I thought would, you know, be kind of decent choice. Like, he wouldn't go crazy at this point, but he already went. Because Anderson would have just hated the position. And now, basically, they refused to meet me, and they sort of revoked my Spectre status. They didn't revoke it, but they don't give it back to me. However, from what I understand, I still act and do everything as a Spectre. So it has 0 effect on the actual gameplay or the story or anything. So that's very interesting.
I know you're doing your best.
My best seems like a pretty small thing when we're talking about enemies this big. I'll keep the Council and the Alliance off your back. Shouldn't be too hard if you're operating out in the Terminus systems.
Anderson, we need to talk about... Shepard, what are you doing here?
Stop by to see how Anderson was doing.
Somehow, I doubt that's the extent of it. I'll have to make sure to speak with the rest of the Council and let them know I had nothing to do with you coming here.
You know they refused to meet with the Commander?
And you know they have good reason. There could be serious political ramifications. Anderson, I expect to see you in my office when you're done here.
Oh boy.
What an ass.
I didn't mean to get you into trouble.
Don't worry about it. Once Udina cools off, he'll realize he has to keep me around. Besides, there aren't any official records that you and I spoke, and Udina will want to make sure it stays that way. If I get fired, people will ask questions. So he'll keep me on and just sweep this whole mess under the rug.
I'm surprised no one can tell Sovereign isn't Geth technology. Didn't they examine the wreckage?
We don't have much to look at. Pieces of it rained all over the station. It was chaos, with who knows how many species combing the wards for their dead. We secured as much of it as we could. But between the Keepers and a whole lot of unauthorized salvage, there's no way to account for even half of that thing. Another reason why they don't want to acknowledge what Sovereign was.
How long did it take to get this place back up to speed after the battle?
Still counting. The main areas of commerce and the most populated wards are complete. But estimates for total restoration are sitting around 5 years. The Keepers always surprise us, though. It's like our repairs are annoying. We'll put up an ugly new bulkhead, and in a few days, they've made it seamless. We never really thought of them as heavy lifters, and I have no idea where they get the resources. But we'd never get done without them.
Last I knew, we were still fighting holdouts.
Here and there. But they are increasingly disorganized. It's long since stopped being called a war. More like cleanup. Not that you can ever discount them. But we haven't had serious casualties for months. A civilian ship will spot an enclave and we send in a squad to clear it. They're not quite the boogeymen they used to be.
What happened to Gunnery Chief Williams after the Normandy was destroyed?
Operations Chief Williams is still with the Alliance, but she's working on a special mission. It's classified. I can't say any more. Not while you're working with Cerberus, I'm sorry.
Great.
How have the last couple years treated you?
Working for Udina isn't how I plan to spend my twilight years. Sometimes it feels like I'm just beating my head against a wall. Knowing the truth about Sovereign is brutal. It's nightmare stuff. I can't blame others for not wanting to believe it, but I know how important it is. So I keep trying. Fighting the good fight, right?
Forget Udina and the Council. Join my crew and help me stop the Collectors.
I'm too old to go racing across the galaxy. Much as I complain, I've got an important job to do here. The front line. That's got to be yours.
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I understand. I wish I could do more to help you. But if you ever want to talk, I'll be here. Just do me a favor and be careful. You can't trust Cerberus.
Just smacking him with my elbow. Yeah, I know I can't trust him, and I don't trust him. Take a look at her. No, stop! Miranda, I want to see how you look. Really snazzy, right? Collecting news. No, really not interested. Okay, I think that's just enough. I'm gonna come back for Citadel later, but right now I have to deal with Omega, and I don't want like the first 5 episodes to be just me running around different space stations doing nothing but talking to stores and shops, and I could have bought the power couplings from there or something. The food rations? I don't know, I have to go back there eventually, but right now I am going to Omega. Because that's basically where this whole thing starts. All right. I can choose Kasumi? Oh yes. I can change her outfit. I'm gonna take her to Kasumi. Alright, this is very... I have no idea what she's like. Kasumi's weapon damage dealt improves power recharge. Flashbang grenade disorients concussive charge. Overload, that's really good. I'm gonna kind of do this, I guess. Alright. Yes, everything is okay.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate, now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
Well, thanks.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Arya for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife now.
Well, that's kind of true.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where
The
Dr.
look on
Morgan
her
Solus
face.
runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the
Oh
transport
boy,
station.
oh boy, oh
I
boy.
have also
That was my...
accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal
I
with
just
our
got
agent.
very startled.
There's a
My
recruiting station at Afterlife
alarm
that
just
may
went
have
off.
information on him.
I completely forgot I had an alarm.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
It's funny how much he looks like, what's his name? The fifth lead, Admiral, Commander, who is it? There are even theories that they're like twin brothers or just brothers, and you know.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
It's Admiral Hackett. He looks like Admiral Hackett.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes. I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Right. He's a very good fighter, though. So he's a very valuable member in the party. From what I remember, it's really, really good. Sort of a little bit of a renegade side. And not just a little bit, a lot. So let's go.
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me.
What are you looking at?
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun. Do you really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now. See you around.
You're off the hook for now. Afterlife. The cyberpunk, isn't there like afterlife in that one too? It really always reminds me of this place, an area. I am Omega.
That's close enough.
Stand still.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
I am Omega. But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule. Don't fuck with Arya.
I like it. Easy to remember.
If you forget, someone will remind you.
And then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
Sure you will.
So, what can I do for you?
So you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Right.
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove. Short answer? Mind your own damn business.
Alright.
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why is everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help them. That could be our way in. They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic, but he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
Great.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
I'm looking for Morden Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
Thanks for the information.
Yes. Just try not to bring the plague back with you.
Plague. Another game with a plague. With a plague.
You want to talk? Talk to Arya.
Oh, great. I can go drinking with Dr. Chaplos. Did I just... This is where I came from, right? Is it?
I never know which pair of eyes to look at.
Yes, it is. Here I can go into... Helena Plague? Who are you?
Commander Shepard? Is that you? I'd heard you were dead. I'm Helena Blake. We met a few years ago. I don't expect you to
No,
remember.
really, don't.
You removed 2 criminal warlords
Oh,
from
yeah,
power
you're that
and
one.
persuaded me to retire. I'll never forget it.
What brings you to Omega?
What brings anyone to Omega?
Opportunity, success, failure, all of the above. I find this place suits me. I can bring it a certain air of civility, I suppose.
I have to go.
Of course. You must have more important things to do.
Wow. All right. You dealing?
You're in the Nexus. It's late, and the only one around is that screeching prophet and a few forges scratching for food.
These are clue signs, most obviously. There's nobody I can talk to. Dance. There is a door, and there is a door. There is extra place, and that goes forward. Patriarch.
No, you said he had close family. They'll just want revenge. Kill the family first, then he'll get angry and come at you stupid. And then you kill him. I don't think I know you, human. I'm the Patriarch. Aria's Patriarch. What do you want?
Why do they call you Patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male. It was Aria's little joke. After she took me down, she let me live. Kept me around as an advisor, as a trophy.
What do you know about Arya?
A few centuries ago, Omega was my rock. When Arya arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back. I thought she was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did. She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones in my body, and left me alive.
What made her decide to leave you alive?
No, she doesn't destroy what she can use. She said I could have all my old comforts if I served as her advisor. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, she was stronger.
I should be going.
All right. So, interesting life stories in here. I wonder if that's one of the stories in comics or something. Like Arya's past and how she came. What is this?
I like the seedier towns. They're prettier. They value their light. They don't have back. I tear your face.
Dude, I was talking with Kasumi. Shh.
Leave, human. Tell Captain Gavon we not kill anyone today.
I don't know a Captain Gavorn. Why would I tell him anything?
Not trust you. Tell Gavon we know his tricks. We not kill anyone today.
There seem to be a lot of Vorcha on Omega.
Go away. Talk too much. Gavon's thugs get no more. We leave.
Good talking to you.
No more talk. We know Gavon's tricks. We leave.
Hello there. Might I interest you in some salvage tech? Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
I buy a lot of parts and equipment. Maybe we can make an arrangement.
Well, you seem like a decent person, but you can't breathe a word of it to Herod.
Of course.
Then we have a deal. Maybe I'll at least sell something to you.
What brought a nice kid like you to Omega?
My pilgrimage. What money I had got stolen within a few days, so I decided to sell salvage parts. You can see how that turned out. Harrod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
Why does Harrod control your prices?
Harrod made me swear not to undercut him, no matter what. He was here first, so it's his right. But no one will buy from me when he's so much cheaper. I can't save enough money for a ticket off the station.
How much do you need to get off Omega?
I still need 1,000 credits to pay my way. But I couldn't let you do that. This is my mistake on my pilgrimage. It's my problem.
Here you go. 1,000 credits. Get out of here.
Thank you. With this, I can finally continue on my pilgrimage. I'm going to buy my ticket right now. Thank you again.
Can I still buy your stuff, though? You just up and left. Can I get your stuff free now? Ammo. Heavy weapon ammo. Ammo capacity 15%. That sounds great. By the way, do I... Oh, what? Is this like the credits I... No, it can't be the credits I had in Mass Effect 1 because I had like 5 million. All the couplings are here. Just buying everything. Cybernetic upgrade. Health, yes please.
This looks interesting.
I'm gonna get that one. And gift plasma shotgun. 3 barrel gift weapon fires miniature but potent cluster rounds. I'm gonna buy that. I'm not gonna buy the Maddock. It's not a weapon for me. It's not a good weapon, in my opinion. It's just kind of requires too much finger work. Where am I?
If you're that type of person, apply to Datan Manufacturing today and look.
How on earth am I back here? So I have the brandy and the couplings, and the rations for the chef are in Citadel, I think. Because I remember I have to buy something from there. Well, that's kind of true though. You can't be mad at that. We are sort of a blight on anything.
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human. What can I get for you?
What kinds of things do you sell here?
Friendly, salvaged parts. All kinds. Mostly legitimate. With pride,
Mostly legitimate.
my prices are the lowest anywhere on the station. You won't find salvage cheaper than mine.
I have things to do.
Courteously, have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy anything.
I'm gonna buy that, and then there is... Reduces the delay before your shield start regenerating by 10%. What? I was spending like crazy. I had like tons of money and now I have nothing. What just happened? I'm gonna buy this. Then I'm out of money. Where did all my money go? Oh boy.
I might have something here for humans. Not much.
I'm in the mood to spend some money, but I think I can find better stuff elsewhere.
You won't find a better selection anywhere. Unless you're willing to risk the black market.
I'd rather deal with you than give money to those thieves. You sure we can't make a deal?
Look, I can't compete with the black market. I have to make a profit. I'll do what I can, but don't tell anyone or I'll lose my shirt.
Fornax. Capacitator helmet. Also reduces delay before shields start doing blood dragon armor. This looks awesome. I never used any of these type of things. the extra armor any game. Look of Edmondon Blood Dragons. Stimulator conduits. Storm beat 10%. That's perhaps actually pretty good as well. Okay, I'm buying that one because it's the only thing I can actually afford. I'm not buying Hornak. I'm sorry, you horn dogs. Not buying it. I guess we're kind of done here. Next we can go. Oh, my head itches. Oh. Next I'm gonna go and get Archangel maybe. I just have to be very careful because I'm playing on veteran difficulty still at this point, and I'm especially afraid of the boss battle in the Archangel thingy. I'm just going to quickly go to Normandy. No, I'm not going to go to Normandy. If I go there, we're taking off, aren't we? I'm just gonna deal with this armor. No, wait. I have to go and get myself recruited first, right?
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me.
You and Omega.
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontamination.
The boss fight in Archangel quest line is actually pretty hard even on normal difficulty for me, I think. That's what I remember. Like, it was pretty very hard. And also the part where you just run in the underground tunnels to close in the doors or something. I died a lot to that. That's what I remember.
Captain Gavorn, head of the Vorcha task force. Got something to report?
There's an awful lot of Vorcha here. What are they planning?
Vorcha? Plan? They're a pestilence, nothing more. If they started planning, we'd all be in big trouble.
I'll just be going.
Keep moving.
So I might have to lower the difficulty to normal from veteran. If it gets unbearably difficult to, you know, just complete the missions, and it's just not, I don't think it's fun to watch for me to fail like 2 hours straight. Some people enjoy playing games like that they just smack their head against the wall for like 6 hours and it's great fun.
Here you're recruiting.
But that's not me.
Why don't you step inside? You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? Well, aren't you sweet? You're in the wrong place, honey. Strippers' quarters are that way.
Show me yours, tough guy. I bet mine's bigger.
Impressive. So, you're here to fight then?
You could say that.
Standard fee is 500 credits.
I don't have
each.
that money.
You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share.
Oh.
Weapons and armor.
It's
like you got
what
that
I get.
covered.
Of course, I'm
And no,
mercenary.
this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse,
That's how
or
mercenaries
Bloodpack.
work.
You are a freelancer, period. Any questions?
What do we do once we're there? How do we get to Archangel?
The mercs will tell you when you get there. Last I heard, they were putting the freelancers into scouting groups. They attack in waves to distract Archangel while we try to get past his defenses.
They just throw us wave after wave after wave.
So we're just fodder for his bullets?
If you don't like it, don't sign up. But if you do your job right, it's easy credits. Besides, what are the odds he can kill all of you?
Seems like a lot of trouble for just one guy.
You had a whole team, but we've dealt with them. Now he's just one guy. But he's got the advantage. It's his base of operations and he knows we're coming. He's planned for an attack like this. We've lost a lot of men trying to get to him already.
It's gonna be tough to get to him.
Like chasing a Vorch out of the sewer pipes. But that's why we're recruiting. If we just keep throwing fighters at them, we'll get them eventually.
Wave after wave after wave.
Where's the attack taking place?
Archangel's base of operations. He's been hiding right under our noses. I can't tell you exactly where you're going, but we'll get you there.
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
You'll need to know more than that if you want to survive.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol, and I want to use it.
Get your money back.
Oh, so scary.
Hey, what are you...
I'm just taking the con import.
You'll thank me later.
So that negates the renegade option I just picked earlier. And yes, I'll be picking some of those renegade options. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end this episode right here, and the next episode is gonna be just me getting to Archangel. So it's gonna be like fresh from the start. So this episode was just a lot of just walking around, shopping things and all that. Not necessarily the most entertaining, but well, this is Mass Effect. Sometimes you walk around and buy stuff and talk, and sometimes you take in beautiful views, and sometimes you go guns blazing. So next time it's gonna be guns blazing for sure, and it's gonna be a real tough fight. I'm kind of nervous about it, but yeah, looking forward to it. So I see you there. Bye.